So I have been guided to share the messages that I get from Spirit and the guidance that I get from Spirit with you. So I really hope this message helps somebody, or all of you. So basically this is all about coming into your own power, or our own power. So I was guided on the run up to the full moon. I had a real sort of strong urge to wear the colour yellow, and I had this bright yellow jumper on for ages, and then just kept being drawn to yellow all the time, and I hadn't really thought about it or hadn't made the connection. And then the day before the full moon, I was in bed, I was sick, and I had nausea. And if you watch my other video, it's one of the ascension symptoms about, you know, increasing your letting go of the old energy and letting in the new. And one of those symptoms is around sickness. Anyway, that day I was led to watch this lady on YouTube, which her name is Marissa Peer. She's a therapist and psychologist and has been very successful. I saw her I'll put the link and all the details in links in the details as usual, so you can have a look for yourself and see if it helps. But anyway, so she studied many cases of people, and at the end of the day, if they were depressed or if they had problems, it all came down to the fact that they just didn't think that they were enough. And anyway, so she sort of developed this like little wave of kind of, I'm going to say cult, that's completely the wrong word, but you know what I mean. She has and she's getting people to print off and write on lipstick on their mirrors and everything, I am enough. And if you repeat that over to yourself all the time when you're in the shower and everywhere else, then basically it changes your psyche and all of that and puts you into a positive frame of mind. Anyway, so I was like, printed these all around the house. I thought it'd be great for my flatmate as well, so we've got them everywhere. I am enough, I am enough, I am enough. Anyway, and then I was like, what happened? Oh yeah, then over the full moon I did releasing all energies that were holding me back. And I had this real strong thing again around body image coming up. And, you know, and I was like, I know that I need to release this and I need to let this go, because, you know, things in my twin flame journey, if I'd known, that's another thing, sorry, all the messages come through too many, right, okay, the first thing is that, you know, your higher self will only give you certain information at certain times, okay? So the first thing is always trust, right? So even always trust yourself, right? So the message is, know that you are always enough, and trust yourself. Because if in my journey I knew certain things along the way, it would have made me run a mile, basically. And the other thing is that trust that your higher self is giving the information that you need to know at the right time for you to come into your power, into your fullest power, into your I am presence, basically. So trust that your higher self is and your twin's higher self are on an energetic journey together in the higher realms to bring you back to reunion, or to bring you to your highest good, right? So, you know, it may not be that you're going to be together in this physical reality. It may be not, but what you can be sure of is that your twin flame is helping you to lead your highest path and to become the utmost of your I am presence, to stand in your power. So, the reason why I say that is because I didn't really connect it all, but I realised that I had, because of the body image and because of all that, I had a solar plexus. My chakra was blocked in the solar plexus. And I didn't realise this until I did a healing for a great lady called Hazel, which you probably know, Soul Star Healing. I always get that wrong, Soul Star Tarot. Anyway, and through that, it unblocked or made me aware of a blockage that I had that was clearly so deep, and my higher self wasn't ready to release it until then. So that's what the message is. So I think the message is A, be aware that everyone that is on this journey together are all coming together, right? So before I did a holy fire meditation before putting this message out today, and I saw us in a chamber of light, all of the twin flames in a big group, and we were all kind of in like a conference, but all like in a crystalline conference basically, and we were all signing up to it. We were all like hands in the air, yeah, we're ready for this, we're ready for this. So so what you have to realise now, I think what I think and what I'm feeling and everything that I've been told is that it's coming, we're really stepping up the game, if you like. We really are stepping up into our power. And so trust. Your higher self is giving you the information that you need to know at the time that is right for you to step into your highest good and your highest power. So what I had a problem with was thinking that I wasn't good enough, and I thought I'd healed it. I thought I really had sort of, I thought that was done and dusted, but clearly this weekend it's kind of all, I think it's been like a final purge, because things have changed. I can feel a big shift in me. The meditation that I just did was so powerful, and I saw us all in this chamber of light and all, basically like a massive kind of conference, everyone going, yeah, we're ready for it, we're ready for this. So just take that and just remember that we're in it together, right? We're here to all help each other. So it's all sort of coming together. And I was guided to pull some angel cards because the angels are really with us. So Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael is always around, and these are the messages. Sorry, I'm a bit shaky. I think it's because, oh my god, I'm just a bit like, sometimes it's so, sometimes messages are just so strong. And this grid, the crystal grid as well, I've been shown that the crystal grid is like a real, emanates what's going on with the world and the energies on the twin flames of the world. So the crystal grid is really powerful, and the energies of that are really strong, and I'm being guided to also sort of make up a crib sheet for other people to create their own crystal grids based on this. So yeah, so it's all kind of exciting. So this next weekend, and there's another gateway portal opening, and I'll put the link to that in because I was guided to watch another thing this morning, and I'll put that in the link too. So the messages are that we have spiritual growth. This is another time we're stepping into another level of spiritual growth, and that spiritual growth is guiding us to our soulmate, right, twin flame. And to do that though, we'll need to go into a period of retreat. So if anyone else is like me, I've been feeling, really tired and needing to rest and all of that, and doing lots of meditation, and this is what's needed at this time, because we're basically at another level, going into another level, and through this we're emerging onto another level of spiritual growth, of spiritual power, of stepping into our own power, and through that, stepping into our power is power in everything, right? In our lives, in our healing, in our gifts, in our finances, in everything. So it's a really, really powerful time. I definitely, my guidance, they're telling me to carry